Welcome to Business Communications 440, University of Hawaii, West Oahu. This course will be delivered online for the fall semester of 2019. Hi, my name is Becky Spain and I'll be your instructor for this course. I wanted to take a few minutes today and just introduce the course to you by way of the syllabus. So we're going to take a few minutes and just run through the syllabus so that you'll have a better understanding of what we'll be doing in this course and what's expected of you, where to find information and things like that. So I wanted to first of all to make sure that you knew how to get a hold of me should you have questions or need assistance. The best way to get a hold of me is by emailing me. The email address is listed right here. Be sure and put in the subject line Business Communications. That way I'll know as a student trying to reach out to me and I'll be able to get back to you quicker. Should the need arise for you to either text or call, my phone number is also provided, but I did want to request no phone calls or text messages after 10 p.m. or before 8 a.m. The syllabus begins with a really short bio about myself, and I wanted to just note that I do have over 30 years of experience in business management roles in a variety of different organizational settings and different professional positions, and you can read through that here if you'd like. I wanted to also talk about your textbook. This course will use Excellence in Business Communications. It will be delivered to you online through the IDAP ebook process, and then there will also be an online lab that you'll need to connect to as well. By now you should have received an email from me giving you instructions on how to connect to the online lab, and that information is repeated here again in your textbook. In your syllabus on how to get attached to the My Lab information as well as to your textbook. You'll need this information in order to connect. This is the course ID for this specific course as well as your access code. And then information on how to sign in again whenever you go to do your homework assignments. So you'll want to make sure that you flag this website, and then you have this information available in regard to your username and password so that you're able to timely turn in your assignments. Now, should you want to opt out, there's information on this as well, but I do need to note that you will not be able to complete the requirements for this course if you do not have access to the online My Lab. We will be utilizing Laulima as well for this course. I have placed in Laulima the PowerPoints that go with each of the semester or each of the chapters, as well as the lectures that I have done for each one of the chapters. You'll find those there, as well as a list of other resources that you'll need in order to complete this course. Most of the writing assignments will give you specifics on how to set up your paper. When submitting your work through Laulima, please make sure that you do not PDF any of your papers, because that doesn't allow me to, if I want to put feedback on there and submit that back to you, I can't do that if you PDF it. So please do not PDF your submissions, and then also make sure that when you save your assignments, you use your name and the assignment title so that whenever I have your assignment open on my computer, I know whose paper that I'm grading. Moving on to page 3 of your syllabus, I did want to mention the graded assignment policy. I am very strict on due dates, so no late assignments will be accepted unless arrangements have been made prior to the due date of that assignment. You'll also find that in Laulima and in My Lab, if you're late, the opportunity to submit will close and you won't have an opportunity to submit things late. So if something should arise and you're not able to submit an assignment timely, you do need to contact me prior to the due date in order for an exception to be made and an assignment to be received. And once again, I will restate, I am a stickler on not accepting late assignments if arrangements have not been made prior to the due date. During the time of our course together, we will be going over 15 different chapters. For each chapter, you will have 3 separate homework assignments. You'll have a simulation, a document makeover, and then a writing assignment. So you'll begin by reading the chapter, listening to the lecture and reviewing the PowerPoint presentation that's been provided, and then you will want to move to doing the homework assignment. So once again, there's a simulation, a document makeover, and then a writing assignment. The first two, the simulation and the document makeover, you're going to find in My Lab. Then for the writing assignment, you'll create that assignment and submit that through Laulima. So the first two items through My Lab, the third item will be directly through Laulima. And it's the same format then for each one of the chapters that we do together, and you will see that again as we get to the end of the syllabus, because I've outlined all of that there for you so that you can see that. I will call to your attention that the video simulation exercise, that they are worth 5 points each with the exception of the final week, and it's worth 10 points. So this assignment will either be a simulation exercise or a video exercise, and this is intended to prepare you for what you're going to be writing as your chapter assignment. So you'll first do this through My Lab, and then you'll do this through My Lab. Once again, there is one for each week. They're worth 5 points each with the exception of the final week, and it's worth 10 points. This is, once again, intended to help you to do a better job on the last thing that you'll be doing for your homework assignment, and that is the actual writing assignment that you'll be doing. Each one of the actual writing assignments is worth 10 points with the exception of the final week, and that's worth 20 points. This one assignment you will turn in through Laulima. Make sure that you write professionally using proper punctuation, grammar, and spelling for these assignments. So in addition to the 3 assignments that you'll have each week, you will also have 4 quizzes and 1 final exam. You will do all of these through My Lab. The quizzes are 30 minutes each, and the final is an hour and a half. These are all multiple choice questions that you will do through My Lab. Once again, I'll call to your attention that these are on your list, so you will need to note when the time is open for these exams to be taken and schedule your time accordingly, because the open time for these exams and quizzes is firm, and an exception will only be made in a documented emergency. So once again, if something's wrong or something is coming up, that you need to schedule one of these quizzes or exams because you won't be available to take it during the time it's open, you need to contact me prior to the date that this is due so that we can work something out. So exceptions will not be made unless it's an absolute emergency if you contact me after the due date. Extra credit will be extended only at the instructor's discretion, and I do not normally give extra credit assignments. Moving on to the last 2 pages of the syllabus. This is probably the part of the syllabus that you're going to reference the most, and this has your course outline. It gives you the week, what the week dates are, and then what you need to do during that week. So like for week 1, listen to this very podcast, as well as chapter 1, which would include reading the chapter, listening to the lecture, and reviewing the PowerPoint presentation. And then you'll want to do the 2 assignments through My Lab, and then the 1 writing assignment that you're going to turn into Laulima. So you'll find all the instructions on what to do for this assignment in Laulima, and you'll find this information in My Lab. I will send out an email either on Sunday night or Monday morning to remind you what is due that week, and then also should you ever have questions or need to get a hold of me, it would be I'm available once again by email or by phone, either call me or text message. So I think that this is going to be a really fun class for you. There is an opportunity to learn a lot about writing that will impact your business communications both today and as you mature in your business profession. So I hope that you enjoy this course as much as I enjoy teaching it, and I look forward to seeing you online.